Good day to you, my friend. May I interest you in some finely crafted metalwork by local artisans? I would be thrilled to part with some of my materials. It is my duty and my pleasure to promote the art of smithing and other crafts. Correct. I am both. A priest of Hephaestus, the god of carpenters, craftsmen, artisans, and indeed smiths. It is my view that in order to pay full and proper tribute to Hephaestus Clitotechnes, one must practice at least one of his crafts. Though I have dedicated myself to the lame one, I both love and admire Apollo. Both are gods of creation, of art and beauty. There is no temple here to Hephaestus, but his works are carried out every day to the benefit of everyone. I would not sell anything that I create. My hands and all that they make belong to Hephaestus. I give it away freely to those in great need. But in the mercantile arts, I have found a way to sustain myself, as all men must do. Some of these items were donated to me, others I have purchased in order to resell. Finely wrought jewelry, sturdy tools, sharp weapons, items of pride and importance. Would you like to take a look? I can certainly provide that. You will not be disappointed in the quality of my items. Of tools, I have plenty. How many do you need?
Ah, I heard good things about that play. The guy who plays Heracles is gorgeous.
I don't know. I didn't like the ending. Zeus just steps down from Olympus and fixes everything. It felt a bit pointless.
Hey, no spoilers.
Good day to you, honored Romans. Have you need of food or medicine? I am Alexios. I buy cured meats and medicinal herbs from the villages of Mysia and sell them here under the gaze of Apollon Phoebus. I have no wine, I'm afraid. But if you ever find yourself in our neighboring region of Troas, there is a very good vintner in a village on the coast. Her name is Callis. I've purchased from her in the past.
It's good to see you again. What do you seek? As you wish.
The Man-Crusher! You are the Man-Crusher, aren't you?
It is best not to say such things out loud, Domina. Yet in this specific case, I fear this young man is referring to me. It's been a long time since I've heard that name.
Wait, what? Man-Crusher? Are you serious? That's a euphemism, surely.
I'm afraid not. And nothing good ever came out of that name. I greet you, young man. I was indeed known as the Man-Crusher of Halicarnassus. But my past life is a distant memory now. Tell your master I don't fight for sport anymore.
Cheater! I'm not here to hire you. I'm here for vengeance.
I have so many questions.
I used to be a wrestler. I was pretty good at it too. I represented my hometown, Halicarnassus, in the Olympic Games. With honor, mostly.
Honor? What do you know of honor? It is because of you my grandfather suffers now. Pigres, son of Diocles, son of Diodorus, spear thrower and Pancration athlete. Champion, of course.
Diodoros, you are his grandchild. Is he still alive?
Grief has turned him into a husk of the man he once was, but he is indeed still alive. Cheater!
Before I was sold as a servus, I was the champion of my people, adored and envied by many. Obviously, no one was bold enough to challenge me, especially when it came to Pancration.
Until my grandfather faced you, and you had to cheat in order to preserve your fame and fortune.
I did what I was told. I was young, and I thought I'd bring honor to my city.
You were a gladiator? You look nothing like a gladiator. How did you survive?
It was a long time ago, Bestia, and I wasn't a gladiator. I was an athlete, competing in the Olympiads.
I have seen free citizens fight in the arena. You competed for a prize in a kind of arena. Like a gladiator.
You are Roman, aren't you? You would know that when a person is wronged, they are entitled to vengeance.
It doesn't exactly work like that, kid. And Roman law applies only to Romans.
I don't care if your laws apply to me or not. You are familiar with the concept of reciprocity. That's what matters. Cineros, the man-crusher of Halicarnassus, stole the Olympic trophy instead of facing my grandfather Diodorus in a fair contest of Pancration.
I certainly didn't see this coming. Cineros is a thief, huh?
I reject that characterization of me. I've stolen only once. That hardly constitutes a habit. You should know, young man. As a result of my actions, Halicarnassus was expelled from the Union. I have paid for my crimes.
I am told you were exiled and sold as a servus. That still doesn't satisfy my grandfather's honor. The trophy belongs to my family. Give it back! I, Pigres, accept this challenge in my grandfather's name. He is a frail old man who can barely lift his finger now. But you can accept me as an extension of his will.
Wait. Pigres is a professional wrestler in his prime. Cineros, however formidable, is an old man. He doesn't stand a chance against Pigres. It's not fair.
You're right, Centurio, but what is? Perhaps this is how it's supposed to be. This is how I finally pay for my crimes.
Let us make it fair then. I shall represent Cineros.
Why would I fight you? You are not a side in this conflict. It is Cineros who committed the offense. It is Cineros who should fight.
I may not know anything about your customs, but I know what you are. You are Diodorus' champion. Now accept me as Cineros' champion.
You don't have to do this for me, Bestia. I don't know what to say.
There's nothing to say, but you could cheer for me. Pigres the wrestler, prepare yourself.
Let's see what a gladiator knows of Pancration. You're not as scary as you look. Strength is no match for skill, gladiator.
I'm just testing your defenses. Where did your grin go, wrestler? You were so triumphant a moment ago.
Is that all you got? Oh, it's not over yet. I think you broke my collarbone.
Your footwork is sloppy. Come on, get back up.
Enough! It hurts too much. You win. I have brought shame to my family. I do not know how I will face Diodorus after this. Please leave. I have to think.
say in Persia there's only one god.
Nonsense. What happened to all the other gods then?
I don't know. Maybe that one god ate them all.
Ate them? That's bizarre. Why would one of their gods eat the others?
Maybe he was hungry, I don't know. Don't ask me, I'm not Persian.
Why did you even bring this up?
I just thought it was interesting. Anyway, I'm hungry. Let's find something to eat.
She's been sick for 2 days now. The healer is always busy when I come.
Help! Anyone! The temple is burning down! Thank the gods you are here! You must help us! The temple is burning! Oh, thank you!
The fire will spread quickly. Ah, Apollo does favor us. The builders have left a barrel of water for us by that statue.
This is Mithridates' signature. Theophilus is secretly corresponding with the king.
Oh, thank you. If it weren't for you, our temple would be ashes now. Somebody set the temple on fire. Not all of the locals are fond of Apollo. They believe the temple is built on an old pathway to Hades. According to some, the temple is blocking the way to Hades and keeping the dead from reaching their intended destination. Such a selfless act warrants a reward. Please, take this.
Have you sacrificed anything today?
Not yet. How long do I have to keep doing this?
Until the gods forgive you.
It is unusual to see a Roman soldier here in these times. Are we not at war with Rome? I envy you that privilege. As a disciple of Theophilus, my duties bind me to this temple. Why do you ask? I hail from a small village in the mountains, a day's travel east of Adramyttion. I have a great deal of family there. It is fortunate that Apollo gifted me a keen mind, or I would be there still, herding sheep for my uncle.
Listen, there's a dull quality to our footsteps here. I think there is a chamber beneath our feet. This chamber used to be open to the air. Do you see the wall there? It's more recent than the rest. It must have been sealed many years ago. Perhaps the god it paid tribute to fell out of favor.
I'm not sure if you can make wine out of honey. Honey isn't a kind of grape.
It turns out there was a snake in the basket. I only realized after it bit me.
How did you survive?
I don't know. Maybe the snake wasn't venomous.
Nonsense! All snakes are venomous. But perhaps you are immune to all forms of poison, like the King of Pontus.
Ah, that's just a rumor. No one can survive a snake's venom.
Well, you did.
What a strange sight. A woman dressed in a soldier's clothes, and Roman no less. I am Theophilus, High Priest of Apollo and ruler of Musia. You know that we are at war, don't you? But worry not. No harm will come to you at my temple. Unrefined intimidation. Needless violence. Arrogant machismo. Indeed, you embody all the traits of a Roman. Your legion has unlawfully occupied Lesbos. You must leave at once, or be destroyed by King Mithridates. Mithridates Megas has liberated our proud nation from the exploitation and tyranny of Rome. You have no power here. That would be a first for Rome. Pray tell then, what concessions do you hope to get out of me? Never. Musia owes everything to Pontus. Our oaths of fealty to the Alliance will never be broken. We shall see about that.
You know he won't. How long will you let him string you along like this? Strategos! Over here, please. I must speak to you. Thank you for stopping. You are the Strategos of a Roman legion, are you not? I saw you talking with Theophilus. Of course, please forgive me, Legate. My husband was Roman, but he was not a military man. My name is Zenobia. I am the widow of Preconius Maro, the rightful governor of Musia, whom Theophilus murdered. And he paid for that failure with his life. Now I wish to redeem him by undoing the ill that was done with his death. I have many allies still among the powerful people of Musia. If you will help me kill Theophilus, in return, I promise to break the alliance with Pontus. I do not. Violence is not my strength. I have no talent for it. That is why I need your help. You cannot be seen to strike first. If the people turn against us, I will not be able to regain control. If you can provoke him to attack you, so you can be seen to kill him in self-defense, you might get away with it. We are not close. Perhaps someone here in this temple can give you what you need. Thank you, Legate. My husband was a loyal servant of Rome. He wasn't perfect, but he cared deeply for his people. He did not deserve to be cut open in the night like cattle. You know he won't. How long will you let him string you along like this?
You only see it from the outside. You don't see what he's like when we're alone.
He would have married you a year ago if he was going to. You're just an amusement to him. Entertainment.
What a hurtful thing to say. Stop talking like you know our relationship. Theopilos loves me.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to hurt you. But I just want you to see that he's using you.
I know you care. But trying to destroy my relationship is not the way to show it.
Let's just drop it. Will I see you tomorrow for dinner?
Of course. Good day. I am Eritha. I am a priestess here at the temple. I am... What are you doing?
Cold, even by my standards.
You are still here. For the life of me, I cannot fathom why. Eritha! By the gods! What have you done to her, you? Horrid creature! You monster!
What is happening?
The High Priest attacked the Romans!
Stay here. They must fight on our terms.
Save yourselves. help! We are paid to fight!
It's all right. You're going to live.
You're welcome.
Please! Now fight! Aid me! There is strength in unity. You'll be fine! I need someone to help me here.
No permanent damage.
Is that the last of them? Truly.
Good to see you again. Any news about our agreement? He is dead then? I cannot say my hands feel clean either. I will get to work at once. The upper echelons of Musia's society owes me much. It is time to collect that debt. What if I told you I could get you into King Mithridates' camp? I knew you would see the possibilities at once. I just need you to do one small thing while you are there. You have? I wouldn't ask this of you if I didn't believe it would benefit you greatly. Theophilus made a terrible pact with Mithridates. Musia was promised rulership over Troas after the war. The agreement was made in writing. If Troas ever learns of this, well, I believe another war will tear us apart. Precisely. I know of a small group of Pontic scouts camped nearby. If you take them by surprise, you should be able to use their uniforms to disguise yourself. That way you and perhaps one of your most trusted people can sneak into Mithridates' main camp.
Not a bad plan, if I'm being honest. Bold. But the best spycraft always is.
It would be kept either in the king's personal tent or with his scribe. And I have inherited the consequences of his decisions. The contract is made on our city's behalf, and I will be held to account for it. Until you destroy that contract, I cannot risk withdrawing Musia from the siege of Kitsikos.